Hey fellow One Piece fans, today I've got a mind-blowing theory that could change the way you see Laugh Tale, Roger, and Luffy's role in the story. What if I told you that the final island, Laugh Tale, doesn't just reveal the secrets of the past, but also the future? And Roger's famous line, "I wish I lived in your time, Joy Boy," wasn't about the Joy Boy of the past, but Luffy himself. Stick around because we're diving deep into why Roger's wish makes more sense when it's connected to Luffy, and how the original Joy Boy might have been betrayed by Emu. Let's get started. First off, let's break down Roger's famous wish. On the surface, it seems like he's talking about Joy Boy from 800 years ago, the one who ultimately failed to complete his mission, leaving behind the One Piece. But here's the thing, why would Roger wish to live in Joy Boy's time if Joy Boy actually failed? That's not the exciting era that Roger would want to be a part of. Instead, what makes more sense is that Roger saw into the future at Laugh Tale and realized that Luffy, the Joy Boy of the original present, is the one who's truly destined to complete what the original Joy Boy couldn't. Now let's break down the words that Roger speaks. Joy Boy, kimi to onaji jidai ni umareta kata yo. This literally translates to, Joy Boy, I wish I had been born in your era. There are indeed a few nuances and potential double meanings that can be drawn from the Japanese, especially when considering Eiichiro Oda's frequent use of wordplay and subtle hints in One Piece. Let's break down the phrase. Joy Boy. This is a direct reference to Joy Boy, an ancient figure tied to the history of the Void Century. The way Roger speaks about Joy Boy with admiration suggests that Joy Boy's actions or vision resonate deeply with him. There's also the potential for a deeper parallel between Joy Boy and Luffy, which could be foreshadowed in the word choice. Next is Kimi. This word means you, but it is informal and implies a certain level of familiarity. This casual or respectful tone indicates that Roger feels a deep connection to Joy Boy, as if speaking to a peer or someone he highly respects. The choice of Kimi suggests that Roger does not view Joy Boy as a distant figure, but rather as someone whose dreams and ideals he shares. Next we have Onaji Jidai. This phrase translates as the same era or the same time period. However, Jidai in Japanese can have broader implications, often relating to not just the literal time frame but also the social context or spirit of an age. In this context, Roger might not just be talking about wanting to live in Joy Boy's literal time, but also in a time when Joy Boy's ideals or mission were most relevant or achievable. It implies longing for a time when Joy Boy's work could be fulfilled, something Roger himself seems unable to do in his era, which is why he said he was too early. Next we have umareta kata. This is the past form of to be born, and it expresses regret. Roger is not just saying, I wish I lived in your time, but rather, I wish I had been born in your time, which is a stronger statement. It suggests that Roger feels he was born too early, or perhaps in the wrong age, to complete something significant. This mirrors the sentiment that Roger himself was too early to act on what he discovered at Laugh Tale. Knowing someone in the future, perhaps Luffy, will continue Joy Boy's legacy. Now let's get into some potential hidden meanings and wordplay. The connection to the future. Oda often plays with time and legacies. The phrase Onaji Jidai ni umareta kata might not only imply a past connection but also a future one. This could hint that Joy Boy's era is yet to come, an era that Luffy might bring about. Roger's laughter and statement may imply that Joy Boy's true impact is not in the past but will happen in the future, aligning with Luffy's role. Jidai and era symbolism. The word Jidai has historical connotations in Japanese, often referring to a major period or turning point in history, such as the Edo period or the Meiji era. Oda might be hinting that Joy Boy's era is not confined to his lifetime, but he refers to a greater period of change that is still waiting to happen, possibly coinciding with the rise of Luffy. Tone and regret. Roger's use of umareta kata carries a sense of personal regret. It's not just a wish, it's a lament. Roger knows he is too early to witness the completion of whatever mission Joy Boy failed at, and he wishes to see it unfold. This fits the narrative that Roger, despite discovering Laugh Tale, was not the one to bring about the change the world needs. That would be left to someone like Luffy. So to conclude the breaking down of Roger's phrase. In summary, the Japanese phrase has deep layers. We can observe in the phrase admiration, because in the original Japanese, Roger seems to deeply respect Joy Boy and wishes he could live in his era. We can also observe regret. He feels like he was born too early to be part of the change Joy Boy started. And lastly, we can see the foreshadowing that is used in the phrase because of the word Jidai. Jidai suggests that Joy Boy's true era is in the future, aligning with Luffy's eventual role in the story. Oda often uses subtle language to hint at future events, and this phrase might suggest that Roger's admiration and longing are actually directed towards the era that Luffy will create, rather than Joy Boy's past. Now let's move on to why Laugh Tale is more than just the past. Now we know that Laugh Tale holds the secrets of the Void Century, the Poneglyphs, and the One Piece itself. But what if Laugh Tale reveals not only the truth about the past but also a glimpse into the future? After all, Roger and Oda knew that 20 years into the future, a new generation of pirates would rise up to challenge Kaido and even the world government. It's not a stretch to think that Laugh Tale would somehow provide that insight. This could explain why Roger was laughing when he reached the island, because he saw what was coming, and he knew he wasn't the one destined to see the plan through, but someone else, maybe Luffy. Roger's dream and Luffy's dream is the same vision. Now here's where things get even more interesting. It was recently revealed that Roger and Luffy share the exact same dream, and it's been speculated that Joy Boy, the original one, had that same dream too. What could his dream be? Something grand that unites the world in a way that hasn't been seen in centuries. Maybe it could be just like Arthur from the Library of O'Hara predicted, to throw the biggest party the world has ever seen, to bring true freedom to everyone, or something even bigger. But here's the catch, the dream couldn't be fulfilled 800 years ago, because something or someone got in the way. The betrayal of Joy Boy by Imu. And this is where Imu comes in. Imu, the mysterious figure who rules from the shadows, could have been the one who stopped Joy Boy from achieving his dream. What if Imu betrayed the original Joy Boy, manipulating events to ensure Joy Boy's failure, and keeping the world in the chaotic state we see today? This theory lines up with the Void Century, where Joy Boy's plan to bring the world together was left incomplete. But with Luffy now inheriting Joy Boy's will, this betrayal will finally be avenged. The Will of D and the Inherited Dream. Now let's talk about the Will of D. It's been suggested that those with the D in their name carry an inherited will. What if this will is directly tied to Joy Boy's mission? And what if Luffy, as the newest D to rise, is the one destined to finally bring Joy Boy's dream to life? The fact that Roger, a fellow D, laughed at Laugh Tale suggests that he understood this. He realized that Luffy or someone like him, and Roger thought that it would be his son that would be the one, but we know how that turned out. Would be the one to pick up where Joy Boy left off and finish the job. The nature of the One Piece. Finally, let's speculate on the One Piece itself. If Laugh Tale holds the key to both the past and the future, maybe the One Piece isn't just some physical treasure, but something that connects everything together, a vision, or a map for creating the world Joy Boy dreamed of. And maybe the true treasure is what Luffy will create after discovering the truth of Joy Boy's failure and Imu's betrayal. Whatever the One Piece is, it's clear that Luffy's journey will bring the story full circle. So, to wrap it all up, Roger's famous line, "I wish I had been born in the same era as you, Joy Boy," makes way more sense when we understand it as him wishing to live in Luffy's time. Laugh Tale doesn't just show the past, it shows the future. Roger knew that Luffy would be the one to finish what the original Joy Boy started. And with Imu's betrayal in the past, Luffy is the one to finally bring true freedom to the world. Luffy is the Joy Boy Roger wished he could have seen, and the culmination of all of these generations of inherited wills. So what do you guys think? Is Luffy the Joy Boy Roger wished to meet? Could Imu have been the one who stopped the original Joy Boy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more One Piece theories. Until the next chapter of our journey, keep searching for your One Piece.